Phil Harris here, great to see you with your July market pulse. And the big conversation around town this week would have to be in relation to the Reserve Bank of Australia has shocked everybody by putting interest rates on hold when people thought that it was an absolute certainty that rates would be dropped, with inflation now dropping to a moderate 2.4%. Keeping all this in consideration, one would think that it's almost a certainty that we are going to see one or two more rate drops in the very near future based on the current state of the market. The big question though is how's that going to affect Australian property prices, but most importantly, how will it affect prices here in Adelaide? With interest rate cuts all but a certainty before the end of the year, investors have well and truly spoken and are back in the marketplace. In fact, data shows that investor loans currently being issued are 18% higher at present compared to this time last year. Now, my thought process around that would be, with interest rates going down, investors have voted and they are forecasting high capital growth for the back half of this calendar year. Specifically here in Adelaide, we have spoken of there being a slightly subdued property market, but the reality is property prices are still up by over 4% for the first half of the year, making Adelaide unquestionably one of the strongest performing marketplaces across the country. The other strong indicator at the moment is that Melbourne and Sydney are almost back. They have been quite subdued also, but with interest rates now going down, capital growth is strongly forecast for the rest of the calendar year. So in summary, the Adelaide property market remains incredibly strong. So if you are thinking of selling, please reach out. We'd love to help you. I look forward to seeing you next month with all of the latest real estate news.